again. Called the thing. I honestly don't know what you guys have I even vlogged yet today? Good morning.
'Cause that's what cool people do.
Okay, so I don't know what you guys have actually, like, seen or not seen or anything yet. I don't know what I've actually told you guys. Because I know that stuff has been happening, but it's not exactly, like, you know, fun and games and stuff. Let's see. The shirt doesn't look right, so I'm trying to return it. I just got a hold of someone there, but she seemed like a jerk. So I have to take a picture of it. There. You see me a little better? I have to take a picture of the shirt and send it in. Which the picture's on your insides. I gotta do that in a minute. But, she didn't really seem like she wanted to help me or anything like that. And, but I'm gonna pester them until they do what they need to, because the shirt was most definitely not printed. It was not centered. And I don't want it. I'm not gonna pay for that. So, when I call back, hopefully I can get a hold of someone else. On Saturday, Bunny and I found a thing that said, pay $10 and you can start learning the basics of whatever language you want and this and that. But it seemed like, you know, it was a cool thing, and it was only $10. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll do this. Why not? It's $10, and then I could learn Hungarian. And then after I paid for it, I got an email from them saying, oh, and by the way, you've been automatically enrolled in receiving further advancement courses, which, if you don't do anything about it, then we'll just conveniently bill your credit card for $64 a month. I'm like, excuse me, no. So I called, well, I emailed, but obviously, you know, the emails didn't work. So I called. I spent almost 15 minutes on hold before someone answered. I guess it just must be a lot of people that they screwed over the weekend calling in or something. And the guy was nice and helpful, and he said that it was canceled, and I got an email saying that it had been completely canceled. So, hopefully it will have been canceled. And, yeah, so that's what that's about. So it's supposed to be being returned to my bank account. So hopefully it will be, and if not, then I'm gonna have to call and shout and yell and stuff like that, and I want to. So hopefully what the dude did was all that needed to be done, and that it will be okay. I need food. Okay, so the other day you saw a thing that said no hurt. I didn't realize that I did not vlog at all about what was going on that day. Hey, Bunny. That was the day that I went to go get the physical for the job that I was trying to get. I thought everything was going fine, and then the doctor person says, well, because of these headaches, I'm not going to release you to work. You have to go to your doctor, which I don't have one, you guys know, to get this paperwork filled out saying either you're okay to work, or no, you can't work, don't let her work, whatever the case. So I'm like, oh, that's lovely. So I have to go to a free clinic on Wednesday and hope that they'll see me and do the paperwork for that. And so it would be entirely up to the doctor at the clinic to see whether or not I'm allowed to work. So it could be 50-50. I'm sorry about junk behind me. It could either go, you know, no, you're fine. Headaches, what the heck? It shouldn't have been. Or it will be like, yeah, you have issues. You can't work till you get this fixed or some crap like that. So I'm like, well, that's lovely. So I have to wait until Wednesday and then hope for the best. But on top of this, DHS called this morning about the Medicaid crap that I've been trying to get and all that. And all of a sudden, they're saying I have 2 days to get a letter from Joanne's saying that I no longer work there. If I don't get said letter to DHS within 2 days, they're going to completely cancel my stuff and not even bother trying to get me Medicaid or something. So I'm like, well, that's totally uncool. Like, why did you only, why just 2 days? Should have been a bit more notice than that. So now I get to go in and deal with the managers there, which I'm not very happy with whatsoever. Which is another thing that you guys actually don't know about. Because I've just been like, I don't know if I should be talking about this stuff or not, And so I've not said anything about it. What happened was the manager called and said, sorry, we're not keeping any seasonal. You did a good job. I'll give you a recommendation and all that jazz. Okay, fine. They can't, she said they can't afford to keep them because of payroll. Okay, that's fine. I go in the next day, or 2 days later, whichever it was, because that was when the next day that I had was, because I had a couple more days left to work. So the 8th was the last day. I was talking with Brienne, which was one of the other seasonal, because she was there. And she says, no, they kept me on. She said that they hired me as seasonal, but that they were keeping me on part-time, permanent. So I'm like, oh, okay. But that she was also the first seasonal who was hired in. And I know that there had been the part-time position that opened, so it would make sense that you would elect to keep the first one who was hired in, first come, it would make sense. I was fine with that. I was like, okay, whatever. I had work on the 6th, but as you know, we were utterly and completely snowed in, so I called off for that. And the manager got upset with me about that because I didn't have everybody in the store's phone numbers to call them and get someone to cover me. Like, well, I'm sorry, I don't have the phone numbers. What the heck? So after that, I went in on the 8th for my final shift. And I was talking with the other seasonal who happened to be there. Because there was those two and then me. And I asked the other seasonal, when is your last day? And she says, I don't know. And I'm like, are you on the schedule for next week? And she says, yeah. So they essentially, the seasonal was supposed to end that week, and they were keeping her. So I was like, wow. I was fine with it up until that point. I was just like, I got so mad because she lied to me. She straight up lied to me. And I'm just like, no, that's not okay. So what I did was, the whole time I was working, I was just getting more and more frustrated with every single little thing. And just, not with the customers, because I had good customers, but I was just irritated with being there and everything else. So what I ended up doing was, I punched out for lunch, and I texted Mom, and I left. And they came and got me and picked me up, and I went home. So, yeah. But now I have to go in and request a letter saying that I don't work there anymore. Which is going to really tick me off if they try that whole, well, corporate has to do it BS. Because all it has to be is just a little, typed up, handwritten, whatever note from a Joanne manager saying, Heather doesn't work here anymore, her last day was the 8th. That's it. And they've been holding up my entire case because of this. This is ridiculous. And I'm mad that they waited until the last minute to tell me. But, so now I get to go deal with the managers. And with my luck, it's probably going to be Paula, which is the head manager, who's the one that's I don't like. So, and if it's not her, it's probably going to be Liz, which is the one that was working when I walked out. So, and I know there's two ways of going about this, with you guys seeing this. Either you're going to be like, wow, that was stupid, why did you do that? Nah, that was rude, why would you leave them like that, blah, blah, blah. Or you're going to be like, wow, I would have done that too. They're dumb. But, whatever, there's all the crap that's been going on. Sorry about this being a downer video. Just, I've been so frustrated and just, I've been having so much of the internal pain crap, especially in my stomach, and I just haven't been talking about it because you guys don't want to hear it. And before any of you start, I'm not having a pity party like you guys blamed me of the last time that I was telling you guys of what's actually going on in my life. I'm just letting you know because there are some of you who genuinely ask. So this is what's actually been going on. And unfortunately, yes, I got really ticked off and decided I was going to walk out. But, so maybe it, slightly hurt something, because I don't even know how the heck I'm supposed to get my W-2s. So I guess while I'm in today, I'll just ask that too. But, because I've been like, I don't want to go in, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm realizing, why the crap am I shying away from there? They're the ones who've lost out because they decided they weren't going to keep me in the first place. Everyone who I've ever worked for has said that I'm an awesome worker. So it's kind of their own fault that they didn't decide to keep me. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, I'm awesome or some crap like that. I'm not. I'm just saying I've been told that I'm a good worker. So that's pretty much everything that's been going on. I did some narration crap last night. I narrated lines for Bunny, narrated lines for Watching You. No, I didn't do Cleric because I had already done him and I forgot about it. That's pretty much it. The other thing is I'm forgetting stuff again. And there's someone who's mad at me again and I'm like, I didn't do anything to you. So, but holy crap, 8? Wow. Anyways, so yeah. That's everything that's been going on, and just, so, I'm trying to keep the stuff positive for you guys and all that jazz, stuff like that. So, that's that. Yesterday I was working on these guys. The colors on my camera look weird. This is supposed to be like a light purple, and that's the blue. But anyways, I did those, did that. I gotta do another layer of the pink. I'm probably blurry. I have to do another layer of the pink today, and then it'll be done. And then for the light switch one, I'm gonna glue on some like bedazzly things. So, we keep forgetting to do the glow-in-the-dark stars after dark. I'm gonna need to do that soon. Definitely. Maybe I can remember tonight. I'll put up a note like, show off stars. Actually, let's do the note right now. Show off stars tonight. There. Maybe I'll remember. Not really. Probably not. I'm gonna wake up and go, wow, really? I forgot that? Because I have my take your meds at the bottom. Guess what I didn't do today? I didn't take my meds. I'm awesome like that. Okay. I like Spreadshirt a little bit more now. They... I should probably make a new folder for that. They said that they would refund the money. And they also said for me to keep the defective item. So I have a slightly off-centered Paranormal Mango t-shirt. So So I'm like, okay, now what do I do with it? Because I don't want to wear it because it's off-centered. Maybe I could do it in a giveaway on the channel. Not on this channel, obviously, because it's not for parent only. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Anyways, yeah. Once I see that the money has been returned to me, then I'm going to go on and order a different shirt from them. Do it by tomorrow, I think, hopefully, because they have a 20% off thing. So, yes. Yes. I just heard the chair fart. Anyways, yeesh. I'm gonna head over to my friend's, but his family's gonna be there and stuff, so I'm not gonna be vlogging. So you guys are going to stay home this time. So you go ahead and take a nice little nap, okay? Okay. I'm back. I've since showered and eaten and talking with people. It's almost 1. I'm gonna go to bed soon, but Ekrek is being adorable. I look at him and he sits here and looks at me. But then if I put my finger in there, he gets like highly offended and swims away. I didn't even touch the glass. He's just like, no, I don't like it. He gets so offended. At the pet store, he like swam up next to me to get petted, but now he's just like, finger. He's like, I am offended. It's so adorable. Hello, Ekrek. No, honey, you've already been fed today. Yeah. I love him. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, guys, so I hope you all have a wonderful night, / morning, / whatever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you all in the morning. Good night.
I'd lie for 1,000 days. Keep it bright, your soul burning through the haze. In a fight, our love will break through this.